Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Here we are back at the office as always. The start of a fresh day as the new assistant detective or assistant amateur detective or amateur assistant detective, whichever. It's been a little bit. As I said, I've gotten into not trying to release a video every day so that I can actually have more of a life that isn't completely revolving around uploading videos to YouTube of games that some people are going to watch, but I have other things going on, and it just wasn't sustainable to try to get a video out every single day. But I think that'll be fine because these videos are quite long, so if you can even keep up with daily hour-long videos, then you've probably got plenty of other things to keep you entertained as well when you run out of this essential content. But I wanted to make time for a session today to not completely forget how to play the game. I don't like to go longer than a week without playing a game because then you start to forget everything. I don't know if anybody saw, but I did do a test stream a couple days ago. It took a very long amount of time, longer than I was expecting, to figure out how to get a good streaming setup, especially the audio, because I'm used to editing everything in post, and that's a lot more flexible, but that doesn't work for a stream, obviously. So why am I not streaming this session? Well, I didn't really have enough time to... I want to sit down, have my first stream, and have enough time for that, not being kind of a rush, especially because it'll be my first stream. But I'm looking forward to that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe sometime this weekend would work, so I have a nice chunk of time to prepare. But anyway, let's talk more about that while we figure out what we're going to do next. Well, I don't see why we wouldn't just take on the next 1-star task. Mirai, they're malicious hackers. Will you teach them a lesson? Now, I thought we already did teach malicious hackers a lesson, but maybe this is a different set of hackers. Got another case for Mirai. You should go talk with her directly and ask her what she needs. So yes, really, I think I'm all set to be able to actually do a stream. I'm just going to stream on YouTube, and we will see what happens. And my plan is I would like to do the stream and record it, have the raw stream available somewhere in a playlist on this channel, which is easy enough to do. But then I think I want to actually take the raw stream and then edit it down a bit and put that into the actual playthrough playlist for this game. I think that approach works. That way, if for some reason I wanted to play more than one game on a stream, then I can edit it down that way. And that way, when you're watching through the playlist for a given game, you can just keep watching each video in sequence, and you won't suddenly get a live stream. It'll hopefully feel a bit more seamless that way. And I'll edit out the pauses and the breaks and everything like that. But then if you want to actually, see the live stream for whatever reason, it's there. And who knows, maybe I won't even keep those around after some point. But you just kind of get that for free with how YouTube does live streams. So we'll see how that plan holds up. But I think editing down a live stream is going to be a good way so we can still have a nice kind of YouTube polished playthrough series that isn't just a kind of lazy upload of like a 2-hour long live stream unedited. I don't really want to subject people to that. It shouldn't be too much editing. It'll basically be me just recording an episode like I usually do. Who knows? That's enough talking about YouTube. My apologies for that. It has to do with the blacklisted hackers we discussed earlier. Some unusual hackers have appeared in Eden. These ones don't belong to any of the major hacker groups, but what makes them unusual is that rather than being alone, these three are always together. And with those greater numbers comes greater trouble for people and Digimon alike. What they do is pretty standard hacker fare, but we can't ignore that this is a group of them either. Left unchecked, they could very well grow. If we don't nip this in the bud before they form into a proper hacker team, that could well spell trouble if you try dealing with them later, no? That's why I sent this case in as an urgent one. I need you to hurry up and take care of them before they can multiply. They should all be hanging around somewhere on Kowloon level 1. Given their numbers, make sure you're prepared. Best of luck. Okay, are we prepared? Take a look at our Digimon here. We have evolved some Digimon since last time. We also have a Dorumon in tow. Is he already maxed out? No, he's gonna be a while. I think all of these guys are, yeah. Including, I keep forgetting to check this, but I want to check when we evolve, do our stats actually decrease because we're sent back to level 1? So like, does the evolution itself has base stats, but can those sometimes be lower than a fully leveled up? Like, can a level 1 champion have lower stats than a level 11 rookie? Something I'm curious about. We'll find. Hopefully I'll remember next time. Looks like we are all set. Better check if there's anybody in need of digi-converting. No. No, there is not. Well, off to Kowloon level 1. That is going to bother me, but we don't want to talk to her. She's going to give us a bunch of stuff. A bunch of DLC, or not, like a bunch of stuff that we get for this version of the game, I guess. Nope, we don't want to talk to you. Whenever I start a game, I always get some... Inevitably, there's some weird issue that I kind of laser focus on that I just can't help but keep noticing over and over and commenting on over and over. And for this game, I think it's going to be the dialogue. Just the characters talking in ways that just seem kind of weird and unnatural, or like outdated. Not outdated for like 2024 standards, but outdated for like 2015. Like nobody talked like that, right? Maybe I just misremember. Well, let's look for our hackers. Maybe I'll make a save before we advance to contact. How nice of them to make us go through this. Too bad we can't kick that ball. That would be cool. Like the lobby in Phantasy Star Online. There was always a ball that you could kick around. Talking about like Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2. And I guess the new one, whose name escapes me. New Genesis? Right. Not even a challenge. Where are those hackers? Ah, could this be a hacker? So you want to be a hacker. Eh? Who the hell are you? You're here to stop our hacking? Haha, I get it now. I see what you're up to. You're one of those self-styled good guys who likes running around Eden picking fights with big bad old hackers like me, huh? And now you've come to take us on Eden's legendary 3 scammers, am I right? Alright, you've got yourself a fight. I'm Takeshi, the youngest of the 3 siblings. I target dumb young gamers playing free-to-play games, using my Digimon to sell them counterfeit items, and it's made me a real fortune. So hurry up and rack up your parents' credit card bills already. Time and money's a-wasting. A-wasting. That's what people say. They say, apostrophe something. Definitely something people say out loud. Well, how strong is he gonna be? I would love to see Dum Dum uppercut. And now we have to pay attention. So, well, I guess it doesn't matter too much because all of our Digimon are vaccine type, but yeah, that's not going to be much of a challenge. Okay. I like that all the Digimon are just there and we don't have to like go through like, oh, and then they switch out to the next one and then they switch out to the next one. As was the case in Digimon World 3. I never thought I'd lose to someone as scrawny as you. Repent? Ha! What have I got to repent here? This isn't the end. My older brother's gonna swoop down and avenge me. I'm not repenting until you win against him too, got it? Ha 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 ha. Ah, we've kept the ha 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 ha's from Digimon World 3. As if that is exclusive to Digimon World 3 and not just a thing people do. Oh, a way that laughter is written in text form. You know what I'm realizing? After I went through all the trouble to get a nice audio setup, I have 0 filters running on my voice here right now as I am recording this. But you know, I gotta be careful. I can, if I'm not careful, I can peak. I can fix that stuff in post. But now I'm thinking I should get that same setup that I have for streaming ported over to my recording setup. For the cases where I want to record something and don't want to stream it. Like now, for example. So we'll see. We'll give that a try. Hopefully I remember. If you're here, then that means you must have beaten Takeshi. Of the 3 scammers, Takeshi was the one who did the operational heavy lifting. If he's down for good, I'll have to step in. I'm Mamoru, the middle child of the 3 brothers. I sell elderly people ineffective health products and use their personal information to hack into their bank accounts and swipe their pensions. Come on, don't give me that look. I'm not completely heartless. I mean, it says in the labels of what I sell that effectiveness may vary. If they buy my stuff, it's their responsibility. But he mentioned that he steals their personal information. He's not just selling them useless products. I don't think this is going to be much of a challenge either. We are at a new tier, a new level of power compared to the game's power curve, which is why I wanted to take this on, because it was a 1-star, and the longer we wait, the more laughably weak everyone is going to be. You a hacker? I ain't never met a Zaxxon. Okay. I think we already talked to this guy. Do I... Wait, is this to level 2? Because I don't think we want to go to level 2. No, we don't. It's very nice once you have the audio dialed in where you can talk quietly, you can talk loud. The game volume stays kind of where you want it. It's very nice. but you kind of have to trade off. You're trading off like control for automation. Like you can tweak a lot more carefully in post-production than you can in a live setup. I should not be wasting MP on these chumps. So it's a trade-off, but I think it's worth it. I might kind of do less compression, a little bit less, because I like the way that the editing software I use handles speech. Compared to trying to do the same thing with like a chain of compressors and limiters. You must be the one who's been roughing up my brothers. As you can probably already tell, I'm Suguru, the oldest of the 3 scammers. Knowing my name and looking at me, you'd probably guess I'm a guy, right? Well, you're wrong. I'm neither a guy nor a girl. I don't have to spell it out for you, right? Right? When I first registered on Eden, I could only pick one or the other, so I reluctantly went with guy, but I didn't want to be forced to choose either one. It's a gray area. I'm proud of who I am. Why couldn't I have a choice that better reflected that? But the system just wouldn't have any of it, so I decided to say screw the system and rebel. I fabricated a lot of different avatars. Sometimes I go male, sometimes female. Then... Do you mean sometimes you go man, sometimes you go woman? Then I hop on dating sites and steal money from dumbasses. That's my scamming style of choice. It's vengeance against an unjust system. You're in a for real world of hurt beating up my brothers and interfering with my personal vendetta like that. And not much of a challenge. I don't believe it. My payback for my 2 brothers. My vengeance on Eden. Everything's going down the drain. What a pathetic way for everything to end. I really am a nobody inside and out. I can't do anything right at all. Huh? I was the strongest of the scammers? And I'm a good sibling to Takeshi and Mamoru no matter what? Haha, you're not so bad after all. You're a pretty sweet kid, you know that? Well, yes, dating scammer Suguru, I'm glad that we could have this little life lesson and we could come away from it a better person. However, you're going to prison for 20 years because of how many people you scammed. Alright, I hear you loud and clear. I'll quit using my Digimon to scam people. Yeah, you will, because you'll be locked up in prison for 20 years. You and your brothers. Somehow, just looking at you, I feel all that old bad blood just drifting away. I'll make sure my brothers actually repent too. Don't worry about that. Oh, I won't be worried about that. The system will make sure that you repent. I never thought I'd ever meet a hacker like you here in Eden, of all places. They all seem repentant now. I better report back to Mirai. I better do that. If I was not concerned about spending money, I would just teleport back to the entrance. Because I believe there is an item that does that, similar to an escape rope from Pokemon. But no. I don't know where to buy those things or how much they cost. Is it too much to ask that we just have an item shop that has a given inventory and we don't have to hunt around for a specific item shop that has like I just want them to kind of share items. Like I don't want to have to hoof it around just to find the specific one I'm looking for. All right. I guess I could have gone. Well, we'll talk to Mirai first. There's other ways to get to her. I see, so they were 3 siblings. Had we left them alone... This is kind of boring. I'm not really going to read this. We killed 3 birds with 1 stone and changed their minds. Yeah, but don't they need to serve time for their crimes? Fate remains on our side, and we'll have our reward back at our office. Wow, it was really worth writing all that dialogue. I can tell whoever wrote that just didn't really... knew that this wasn't really that important. They just kind of needed to wrap things up. So they're wasting their own time. Do you ever wonder when somebody's making something and they're like, yeah, this is kind of just like, this isn't very important, this kind of waste of time. Don't you ever stop and wonder, like, well, is this wasting the player's time as well? Mire's an abrupt woman. Okay. Let's keep a move on. Let's check out... Wow! Mysterious Digital Face. This sounds like an episode title for, like, an anime. Kyoko, personal case. Help me with the Matayoshi. Oh. Let's not... Maybe let's take on the snow woman. Something is wrong in the air conditioner. That's right. They should have. From what I gather, the air conditioning is on the fritz. That's something people say. It just keeps pumping in cold air constantly. Nobody can find anything wrong. So we're gonna find that out. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of the dialogue, because there's a lot of dialogue in this game. Not all of it important. We keep getting transmissions from someone. Isn't she a cutie? The white noise in this is really bad. Can't make out what she's saying. Damn, it cut out. Oh, that's our one. That's an account towards our quota for you know, what rating this game gets. Our damn quota. Our next step is to resolve this thing. Can we just go, like, look at the air conditioner? We better do this. So, I think it was here. I thought it was here. I don't like how if I'm not paying complete attention to, like, the last thing that somebody said, then I'm just gonna be unable to... I'm gonna have a hard time, like, knowing where I need to go next. Don't like that much. Okay. Maybe we can just get to it. Do we have the URL? Or will she perhaps tell us? Hope you managed to solve it. Yeah, me too. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we have the URL. No. Wait. Like, where is the air condi... Wait, this? No. Wait, no, this is just the TV. Oh, it literally tells us exactly what to do. I never knew about this menu. Ask in Broadway. Broadway. What's that? Is that outside? Oh wait, Nakano Broad. Wait. Where we are is called Broadway? Okay. It's a little confusing because I normally think of Broadway as like an outside area. So shouldn't there be somebody like standing around with like an exclamation mark indicating they're part of the quest? Wait, isn't she the one who's been like popping up and messaging us? So they say ask in Broadway, but we don't really know where in Broadway. Wait, is this saying Broadway? The place we're in is called Broadway. Right? Well, that's the first floor, so I guess we just do a complete search through every floor. This is fun. I mean, it's not really fun, but I think they've reused that sprite or that character model in a few places, including the current quest. Anybody got any hot tips for us? I was hoping that... Oh, she says it's cold here. Yeah, it is. Tell us more. Well, the best takoyaki in the universe, but we can't actually buy any. That sucks. Not that we'd have any use for it. Where? Oh, where? It is rude, but I still kind of want to go the wrong way on the escalator. Well, shoot. Did I miss anything? Ask in Broadway. Good to know for the future that we can, to some extent, try to figure out what we need to do. But man, I really thought that if there is somebody who will help us advance the quest, they have an exclamation mark. Because there's so many people, right? We can't just like... We don't go and talk to every single person and the entire... We can actually get back there. Wish we could play those arcade games. That'd be cool. I don't think we need to be in Eden. This is frustrating. What is the name of the quest? You know what it's time for. It's time for not wasting our time on this minor side quest. Time capsule. Snow woman. Oh no, the one place that I didn't look. You know why? Because I forgot that one of these is an interior. One of these is a room that we can actually enter inside. Because okay, there's so many there's so many doors, right? That aren't normally openable. This one we can, and it does say open, but come on. It's obviously in here. The last place we would look. You want to know how the AC broke? Beats me, I have no idea. It's odd we don't have a central unit anymore, so how could everyone's AC go out? Huh? You don't know about the central unit? Back when this place first opened, there was a big underground unit that controlled the AC for the whole building. Well, now we're getting an explanation of how that works. So, cool air is circulated up to the stores. Why was it underground? To refrigerate a certain something. Japan's oldest vacuum tube computer. Can you believe it? It was housed right here in Nakano. Sad to say, I have no idea what happened to it. Nobody remembers. The room might be an urban legend. It's really cold, although it's done wonders for coffee sales. Oh, because people get coffee to heat up? I'm such an addict to espresso that I would have it even on a hot day. Although I guess you could get some ice cubes and have an iced coffee. That would be good. I've figured out where that signal came from, so get back to the office when you can. Okay. Wow, thank you. It took us back there. What have we got to report? The girl in the transmission is Fuyume Yuki. She was a breakout idol from a few decades back. The avatar on the screen is her when she was in her prime as an idol. You sure it's that and it's not just that one girl, like, model that we had lying around that we've seen copy-pasted a few times already? Somebody is using a terminal and broadcasting her likeness from the 4th floor right inside a wall at K Cafe. Huh? K Cafe. I guess we'll be going back. Man scared of snow woman. I got a message from a girl, and when I answered it, it got cold all of a sudden. It's the snow woman. She's cursed us. It has to be her. I can hardly believe it. It's been really chilly in here. I've got a bad feeling about this. Maybe I'll just go home. Heh, the snow woman. The MO sure does fit with the folktale, though. Even the idol's name, Fuyume Yuki, means winter snow woman. Snow woman herself shows up in a lot of stories from regions with cold climates. Definitely the first time she's taken form as an old 80s idol. Oh, I'm getting so tired of reading these. I'm not gonna keep doing this. This is not very interesting, story-wise. Oh, would you look at that? There's something that we can enter. This reminds me of I just randomly remembered the Mega Man Battle Network. Also had this thing where you're kind of walking around in the real world and then you jack into cyberspace with Mega Man as your avatar. Alright, I guess we just go in here. Yep. Go in here. There's the Dreary girl again. Cue the mysterious music that I'm sure we won't be sick of by the end of the game. It's a good track. It could hold up. We're just still talking about going in here. Something that we've already seen. We, the player, has seen this, and I guess they're just explaining it in-game. Okay, can we just get... Well, let's look around. There's always good stuff. Are these going to be even remotely challenging? Probably not, because they're like baby Digimon. No treasure chest at the end of the dead end. Let's explore the well. it even worth doing these encounters, or should I just... It's probably faster to fight them than to just run away. I'm just not sure what way to take first. We could go up here or the other way. Oh, nice. Clearly we made the right choice. And they really reused this area. Oh, I guess we would have seen where the other place took us. That's ingenious. They reused like this platform and the music and stuff. This is the like, we're inside something music. Oh, we can have ledges. I could just do auto battle. I forgot we have that. I'm sure whatever we're up against is not even remotely threatening, but might as well save. There she is. Literally the same character model that we saw on the first floor of Broadway. You came, thank you. Please help me. Ah, of course it would be Frigimon. Colder! It's not cold enough, not until everyone is frozen. Hey, that's no fair. He is a vaccine type. We do not really have a type advantage on him. This will be easy. Could put target to sleep. What does that mean? Does he wake up if we hit him? No. Nice. So it's just a debuff that makes him lose a turn. Nice. I'll take it. Learned a new skill. Brr, it was so cold. Thanks for taking care of him. That was one nasty glitch. You saved the day, really. You must have come over when you heard my voice, right? You didn't? You're a cyber sleuth working a case? I don't really get it. But whatever, all's well that ends well. Frigimon's rampaging really did cause so much trouble. Huh? Who am I? Well, to be honest, I don't really know myself. I've been stuck asleep inside this wall the whole time, you see. Finally stopped blowing cold air. We found a cat Digimon with amnesia. Come back here and we'll look into it. Every time I think I've seen everything, I get proven wrong yet again. Those transmusions with Fuyume Yuki were you're doing then. Yep, I wasn't able to move around once Frigimon started going crazy, so I had to call for help somehow and I sent out those messages. Well, I did come from a vacuum tube computer inside a wall. Then that means that vacuum tube computer was really there behind the wall this whole time. Yes, that's what he said. You've been asleep for a long time, yes, because it's old. And they're explaining how he got onto the internet. Digimon was created due to a glitch in the air conditioning system. And it all is due to the old computers that we had and the old AC. Is there a reason why you chose to appear as an idol in those transmissions? Why? She was just cute, I guess. It's simple. I just thought someone cute like her would make someone want to come in and help me. She was amazing when she was popular. And there was a World's Fair around the time her career was starting to take off. There was such a long line for the moon rocks. Why do I remember that? I don't even know my own name. Looks like we've uncovered a decades-old time capsule. Your memories aren't just raw bits of information. They're more than that. They have a certain humanity to them, let's say. I bet you're somebody's old memories stashed away along with that vacuum tube computer you've been living in. That's what time capsules are for. That's what I am, but memories are not. That doesn't make you any less empathetic a creature to encounter. Either way, this case is wrapped up now. We'll look into what's up with this cat Digimon later. There's no other place like Nakano. Solved another case. And we're almost falling asleep with how mediocre that case was. Well, I guess there's a new case. Oh, okay. Following up on... Oh, now Broadway is on fire. It's too hot. Who could we possibly be up against this time? Were you the new recruit of the Kurami Detective Agency? I'm the owner of this Chinese restaurant. The past few days, the AC seems to have gone out. It's too hot, right? The AC is on, but it's still so hot. This is a problem throughout the whole facility. So why is this restaurant worker the one? My daughter's at that rebellious age. Won't talk to me, comes home late. And then there's that stupid boyfriend of hers. What? Why are we talking about this? How is that relevant? Oh, okay. They acknowledged it. Sort of went off topic there. Let's get back to the issue at hand. It's Chekhov's daughter and her weird boyfriend, so they'll probably end up being central to this side quest. So recently a repair guy came out to take a look, but he said the strangest thing. There is no problem at all with the AC. Yep, that's why we're on the case. That's what we do. Connect jumping into AC. There's a strange noise coming from the K Cafe. Alright. Well, can we go in the restaurant or... Okay, no, they want us to go back to the one room that actually exists. Oh, that's cool. There's a shortcut to the third floor. I guess it still would have been faster to just take the elevator. They want us to go back in here because of the weird noise and then the abandoned laptop over here. Maybe we go back to where we just were. Just maybe. Of course it is this guy. And they really did just make us run all the way through that same level that we already did. And they just put a different enemy at the end, Marimon, that's it. This is exactly who I thought it would be. Yeah, it's Marimon, he's causing problems, he's mad. He's crazy. He's just gone crazy for no reason. Just like Frigimon. Well, unfortunately for him, as he is a virus type, this is not going to go well for him. He'll remember this. These side quests have all been rather easy. I feel I'm doing something wrong, but like, we took them on as soon as we could. Let's go tell the client. It's fixed. It was a Digimon causing it. Just like every problem in here. I'm glad that we've really gotten the full air conditioner explanation, how it works, all that good stuff that we've... Oh no. No coffee. What do you say? Take on one more? A mysterious digital face has tipped the police off about his planned crimes. He told the Shinjuku Matagi, I don't know, a cop who loves Shinjuku, that he was going to steal top secret police information. This is of course a situation for the police to deal with. They've put Detective Matayoshi of the Cybercrime Investigation Unit in charge of this. Such dramatic incidents tend to hurt the pride of the police force. If the criminal manages to steal the data and gets away, the blame will fall on Detective Matayoshi. If that's the case, it will be a hard blow for us. So I need you to help Matayoshi with his investigation covertly. Do you understand what I mean by covertly? Huh? You have a question? I don't have a question, I just want to get on with the quest. Perhaps he was inspired by the multi-faced criminal Ranpo Edogawa and got his name from that. Back then, the mysterious man who inspired terror and madness in children, Kogoru Akechi was his name. His rival was a group of young detectives. You don't know about it because it was a bit before your time. Actually, even people in my generation are too young to know about it. Shinjuku Matagi. A nickname of some sort. Some sort of wordplay. Matayoshi is not very good at this kind of thing, so I asked him privately if he needs some help. He said this is a matter of pride for myself and the force, and refused. But I'm not going to let this go so easily, so I would like you to support him covertly. So please get to work as quickly as possible. Try going and asking groups of thugs on the street for information. Sure. Is that really what we do? She just mentioned Kowloon and I didn't quite read it. Ugh. Kowloon level 2. If we had heard what she said about ask random groups of thugs on the street, we would think she meant the actual literal street. Like go out to the areas that we've been and there'll be a group of thugs. But no. we actually go to Kowloon level 2. That last thing that she said was what we really should have been paying attention to, and ignore what she said before. No, I want to go back to the Cyber Sleuth garb. Garb. Ah, yes, I love to wear my garb. Well, maybe now's a good enough time to take a break, because I'm clearly... I have nothing but complaints about this last session of side quests that we've done, and yeah, maybe I'm just a bit tired today. But we'll see if this side quest turns out to be a little bit more interesting. Perhaps, perhaps not. We shall see next time on Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. See you next time.